shots, 2 shots, 3 shots, 4 shots, 4 shots on me and you. 4 shots, 4 shots, 4 shots on me and you. 4 shots, 4 shots.
What up?
I missed that song.
I know, it's been so long.
Much as I missed your pretty face.
I know, and you and I haven't talked since you were here.
No, well, I mean, we've talked. That would be kind of a little lie, but we haven't talked often.
Yeah, we've only talked a couple times.
Yeah. I mean, my cuddling up with Tony night talk, pillow talk has been greatly reduced of late. What's up, Joe? Heidi? Logan, of course, because Logan was the first one. Boom. Hi, guys. Hi, guys.
Send Zach the link.
Oh, yeah. And Tony, why don't we start with the shot? Because it's, because why not?
Let's do it. I am having Hypnotique.
Ooh, fancy. Isn't that fancy vodka?
It's from like the early 2000s, like when I used to go clubbing underage. It's basically like vodka with, here, I'll read it. Hypnotic is a unique and exquisitely delectable sensation.
Oh.
That combines the perfect balance of premium vodka, cognac, and tantalizing natural tropical fruit juices.
That sounds disgusting.
With hints of orange and passion fruit. Experience the amazing taste and the seductive aroma of Hypnotic. Certified color added. Best if chilled, which I did. Serve on the rocks or with your favorite mixer. Enjoy this French sensation at any occasion, year round.
Well, when they used the word, what was it, sensual?
Probably.
In that, or passionate or something. I was won over, and all of a sudden I'm like, dude, let's have a VIP corner at some club and be ordering bottles, popping Hypnotic. I'm going with tried and true Clyde Maids today because that's what I grabbed. And it'll probably go out because there's not a lot left, but then I have some Four Roses. So I'm set.
Oh, and I'm also drinking the finest of beers. Bush Heavy. It's my chaser.
I'm drinking a beer called Pint Whacker.
That's funny.
And it has a tennis ball. And I don't. Oh, okay. It's from this brewery. I'm not going to promote who it's from.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding. It's from a brewery X. They're in Anaheim, California. Bush.
Cheers.
Oh, I like Joe's. Yeah, let's do our shot.
Shot number 1.
It's so tantalizing.
And then I'm having a chaser with coffee as well because it's hot and it's hot outside. I might get kind of sweaty, but I'm the type of guy that likes hot on type of hot.
What was the temperature there today?
Oh, man. Hey, Will, get up in this bitch. Do it.
What was the temperature there today?
No, it's just humid. It's not that it's like 80, 83. I don't know.
It's 96 here today.
Is that why you look like you're on a tropical island?
That's correct. And then it's stormed.
I mean, minus your background. Hi, Zach. I see you behind the cameras. It's nice to see you, buddy. He's trying to talk, but it doesn't work anyways.
Yeah. I'll just talk for him if you guys remember that whole situation. So it's nice to be back.
Yes. And sorry we've been gone for so long, but I had 3 babies. It was a lot to take on
5 weeks, 3 babies. That's kind of extreme.
from 4 different women. You should have seen it.
I am very impressed. Whoa.
Yeah. Where's Brandon? Doesn't he want to say hello to people too?
I'm here. But where the question is, where is here?
Your mama's house.
Because normally I ain't smoking on camera because I'm in my house and I can't smoke inside. But today has been what we call in the business a motherfucking day. Because you can see here, I got a nice big old bandage, homemade out of many Band-Aids.
Oh, look, I have a Band-Aid on both hands.
What did you do to yourself?
What the hell are you guys doing to yourselves?
I mean, remember when you're a kid and you used to put Band-Aids on because it was like cool, like over any kind of like wound, and you would go through Band-Aids like crazy? Well, I started that phase again.
Well,
no, I have a whatever.
Well, for me, in the extreme heat, my air conditioning has decided to not be optimally functioning. And I thought maybe had a little problem in the basement. So I went down there to go see. And there was a big roll of carpet blocking my way. And I remembered my father-in-law brought that over like months and months ago for a project that he just was like, I'll abandon that and leave that in Brandon's basement. It's cool. And then I go to move it. And you know that like plastic lining on the bottom of like a roll of carpet? Turns out very sharp and sliced the fuck out of my thumb. And
I think that's a little aggressive for the wound that you have.
Well, what happened is when I came upstairs, there was so much blood on in my hand, and my kids were freaking out. So they went and got the biggest like patch Band-Aids that we had and just brought them to me as quick as they could, as they were like, ah, and we just wrapped them because it was bleeding quite quickly and I did need to get pressure on it. So yeah, but I could probably go with a smaller Band-Aid. This is a bit extreme.
And then your internet went out, and that's why you're here.
Oh yeah. So why am I at Tony Bellato's house and not?
You're in the West Wing.
I'm in the West Wing. I can see the office through the courtyard. Hey, buddy.
And if you go into the bathroom, I'm in the bathroom.
Right. So I wish you were, buddy. I wish you were. But I get done with all of that. I get in the shower. I'm going to get out of the shower and do some stuff for the show. It's like 7:00. My sit down on the computer, internet is out. My internet is not functioning. So I quickly get on the phone with Time Warner Spectrum. They troubleshoot me. We reboot the modem. They're like, we think your modem's dead. So we're going to have to send a technician out, or you can come and exchange it. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, it's 7:10, 7:15. I call Tony. I'm like, hey, guess what? I'm coming to your house for the show because I got no internet. So here we are.
The dry draw on the cigar was like disgusting, but it's really good. When's the last time you've had an original Anastasia?
Me?
Since it came out for me.
I smoked my last of the boxes that came in. Brandon, I would say at the beginning of the year.
Pull yours out. The Anastasia just dry draw it. Literally and I'm not trying to be. Just cut it and cut it and pull. All right. Just pull it
and open up a little wider. Little wider.
Now,
Rick, what's up?
I've got this. I'm having some trouble with this cutter.
Oh, because your thumb won't fit.
Hey, I got it. All right, we're gonna cut it.
Now dry draw this thing. It literally tastes like.
I don't like the way you say dry draw. It's disturbing me.
It's very, very snobbish.
It is snobbish.
It kind of.
I read something somewhere that one of our cigars tastes like canned meat, and I can't remember which one. But this tastes like beef jerky.
All right, I'm gonna dry draw this. But every time you say dry draw, I think of Is that how you whack? You just dry dogging it? Dry dog
I dry
music?
dog sometimes.
Ricky Poo. Ricky Poo, I love you. I'm talking to our friends in the chat.
Isn't that weird? See, look at his face.
I mean, let me ask you: does it taste like canned meat, or does it taste tainty?
It tastes like jerky.
Like pipe tobacco.
It tastes
before you light it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I've never tasted that before.
Here, let me try it.
Weird.
Hold on. In the upper corner of my mustache, it definitely tastes a little tainty when I did that.
Tainty.
I will say, Tony, what it actually tastes like is the way I remember my dad's golf shoes smelling.
That's disgusting.
I know. It's weird. It's funky. It has a funk to it. It has.
Now, you know what? Now I feel like I have to. I'm gonna go grab. I actually realized I do have some. I'm getting it.
Okay, we're gonna deconstruct the OG Anastasia tonight. Welcome to Knocking the Dust Off episode. Who gives a fuck? 4 shots. I've lost track of the numbers.
Did you not even put the number in? That's fine.
No, because I couldn't remember and I was running out of time. What am I smoking though, Tom? This is like a variation.
I realized I do have some.
That's Caldwell's signature.
Ooh, I like this.
This didn't have the footband on it though.
No, but this is the OG. This is not the green banded. This is the original Anastasia.
Okay.
This is from when I had Trevor send when Ernesto shipped in the last of it this past year. I had a couple boxes sent to me and I've been like savoring them. So he added the footband, but it's the green one that's the different wrapper.
That's the original.
This is the original, and that's the one you're talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Zach, blink once if you have an Anastasia too. Can you join in on this discussion?
Okay. Hold on. You want my here's my dry.
Yeah, dry dog it. Right. I mean dry draw.
Dry dog.
Dry dog. Why don't you dry dog that Anastasia?
Oh, we need to coin phrase that. Like, hey, you want to dry dog that cigar?
Joe, I don't have any, but
you want to know the first thing that came to my mind, which is gonna we all had very different responses.
What's that?
Split pea soup. Canned split pea soup.
Canned pea soup. This is very weird.
I really want some bread, some sourdough dough, because I think the combo
sourdough dry dogging.
Dry dogging the split pea soup. Hey, we should start a rating center. I mean, panel. And so smell the Anastasia on the dry. We dry dogged it, and it smelled of split pea soup, old golf shoes, and canned meat.
Yeah.
We'll sell so many cigars.
Yeah. So if you got an OG Anastasia, post it to our Facebook page. What does the dry dog taste? What is that? What does the dry dog taste? Can we petition a Cigar Coop to add that to their flavor, like their review system?
I bet we could get
What's
Charlie
the dry
to do
dog?
it.
Yeah, like Charlie, hey, can you add to the first third, second third? It's got some...
Well, it has to be the first.
How much will you
dry
give
dogging?
Me? How much will you give me if I use? See if you guys can find the Easter egg. I'm going to use the term dry dog in one interview at PCA. Somehow, I will use dry dog.
I will one up you.
I can't wait for this.
I will use it in every interview I have at the show. So the PCA, when you see this, I will use Tony Bellato's name and dry
Where my
dog
dry dog's at
in every single interview.
I'll do it too. Let's see who can say dry. What was the game? The Meow game and Super Troopers.
Oh yeah.
When they're like, let me see your license right, meow.
Yeah.
We should see how many times who can say dry dog the most times.
But it has to get recorded of some sort. What's the wager? What are we betting?
Whoever wins sends the other one a dildo.
That's a lot better than what I was gonna say.
Wait, the winner has to send the dildo or gets the dildo?
Winner gets the dildo.
I would really prefer not to be super crass, but if we're gonna do this, I'd prefer a pocket pussy. I'm just gonna say it.
Okay. We'll see what comes.
Well, it won't be the dildo or the pocket pussy. It'll be the winner.
I like the idea that we call fans, like hardcore fans, which are our only fans of the show, our dry dogs. And whenever we show up, we're like, where my dry dogs at? That's where we go. Who let the dry dogs out? Anybody? All right, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys.
Yeah.
That just got so bad.
Let's do a shot.
Let's do a shot.
Hypnotic.
Clyde Mays. Hey.
Shot number 2.
Okay. Well, let's take a shot. You're cracking a smile. I can see it. You dry dogging son of a bitch.
Oh, dry dogging it. I took your move right there.
You know what? I feel like we can make it like an offensive term, a funny term, like a positive term. Oh, you dry dog. I mean, the funny thing
it's
is
like the word fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck, you can use in anything. Like it's fucking good to see you, man. Like it's dry dogging good to see you.
Oh my gosh, Jeremy, that my friend. So I'll give you guys a little. Jeremy Stark, he was working at out of Texas, and Stogie's, and he came
world-class cigars.
Yes, and he came to the DR on our first retailer trip to the Dominican, and we went to Ernesto's factory, and this is pre the Anastasia coming out, and we were smoking them off the table essentially. So Jeremy is saying that he still has one like that. Dude, you're dry dogging it.
You're dry dogging it. Start dry dogging it.
That's amazing.
Was I on that trip? I remember going.
No, you came on the second one.
Okay. I remember going to his factory.
The second or the third, I don't know. We went more than once.
Thanks for treating me like a valued Caldwell retailer.
Dry dogs run free. That's your new slogan.
Yep.
Oh,
the chair stuck.
So
I was at DR, so that's news. That's can kind of be my fresh shit. Maybe I sent Brandon some video. Brandon, did you use any of the video in the Patreon that I sent you? The cool shit.
I did post your selfie video, and then I was drunk and I fell asleep.
Okay. Well, I sent you some stuff if you want to throw it up about my DR trip.
I do have it. I'll see if I can get it up while we're doing the show.
Okay.
But are you guys ready for some fresh shit? Are we doing fresh shit?
Expendabros. What about, let's do it. Expendabros forever.
Mm-hmm.
Expendabros forever.
Shitting in the street.
We really do have the greatest.
Look.
Oh, double dry dogging it.
Oh, double dogging.
Double dogging.
I'm double dogging it. I'm wet dogging right now.
You wet dogging?
I'm wet dogging.
It's I don't know. Has that been what is happening right now? I don't know what to think of this.
I'm smoking an Eastern Standard and an Anastasia simultaneously, and guess what it tastes like? Like shit. Eastern Standard and Anastasia had a baby.
Oh, that's not what I was expecting.
Speaking of stories,
no longer split pea soup.
We took Zach and Jonathan to DR recently, and Zach blended a cigar, and Jonathan blended a cigar. And both those cigars together were a really good cigar. Like, I see Zach laughing. Like, Zach's was like not spicy enough, and Jonathan's was like super spicy. And I was like, if you put the two together, that's a real cigar.
I mean,
So it took them. Here, where's he at? I'm gonna put him on here.
What's up, my man?
What's up, dude? I forgot
Were
what the
you
case looked
proud
like.
of it?
Not like the solo one, but Tony is 100% correct in saying that if we made a cigar and we put 18 different filler tobaccos in the filler, that together it would have been a good cigar.
So we could make a 7x70, and it would turn into the perfect blend.
Well, actually, it's probably like the smallest we could go is like 9x90. I hear it's the new thing, anyways.
Yeah. Wild. Your beard is
And
out of
sadly, I do
control.
Yeah, it's a little long.
No, I mean in all
Yours-
the good
yours
ways.
looks- Well, yours looks all
I
kempt
just
and
took like 3 inches off. Now I can't even like do this and have it poke through with. Now you
no.
can see my finger.
Well, you got to look pretty for all of your dry dogging interviews at the trade show.
you can barely dry dog it with a beard that short.
I know. I can't store
you can-
anything in here. It's bullshit. That's what it is. It's fucking bullshit. I might
Well, the
just
sad
take it
thing
all
is
off,
that I
and then
do-
no one will know who I am.
That's absolutely correct.
Dude,
Plus,
you
you
just
would look-
Thing is,
look-
I
you would
do
look
have
like
an
a-
original Anastasia, but it's at home. I
I
stole
think you
some
should
from
just
Trevor.
shave your beard and then just go around introducing yourself as you've got this new brand on the market. Be like, who's this guy? He's got a new cigar brand on the market coming out. Like, he just looks so suave and so clean cut.
But if Jeremy shaved his beard all the way off, he would look exactly like his daughter, and people would be confused. Like you know how you always wanted to have midgets running around the trade show.
Yeah.
Like, just
Yeah,
shave
yeah.
and have Eloise be your.
That's
midget.
true.
Yeah.
I'll shave her head, shave
Yeah.
mine. We go around, and it'll just be a party. And people will be like, I don't know who this is. And I'll be like, hold on. Then I get undressed, and they're like, oh, it's Jeremy.
Oh, seen those ass cheeks everywhere.
4 white guys.
So a whole lot of white dogging.
All right. Well, Tony, tell us about your fresh shit white dogging this week.
So my fresh shit was I found a new brand in Miami that I really like. The most comfortable sweatpants I've ever bought, but they were ridiculously expensive.
What's it called?
It's called Aviator Nation, and I got a free koozie with
It's called
my,
Juicy.
Yeah,
It says in rhinestones.
yeah, on my
Juicy.
ass it says.
He's like, dude, they were
Juicy.
pink. It goes with the whole Miami Vice thing. And they're
And
just,
I got
it just
these
says,
fuzzy slippers too with it.
it just says Juicy on the back. It's awesome.
Yeah,
Couture.
fuzzy slippers.
Hold on. Let's take a look.
Oh, okay, Aviator Nation. There we go. Look,
There's
there's
sweatpants in the picture.
There's
I
me in the
feel
back.
like
So they're very
please tell me
80s
that
looking.
Tell me that you also got the matching jacket, so you can literally stand against your car exactly like that guy.
Ooh.
No,
Probably-
I got like they're cut off at the like below the knees, so they look like I was
got
so cool, and I had
I
old
got confused
sweatpants
here.
that I
I want to get the whole sweat thing and wear it one day at the trade show.
the sweatsuit. You should.
Yeah, and no
The-
shirt, just like he's doing.
Dry dog edition. That's how you dry dog a jacket.
Dude, it's 10% off. Get it for me.
Oops, I already closed out.
Does one of our Patreons want to buy me?
Oh, look at that guy's bulge.
It's fine.
Damn.
He's packing heat. He's got some heat. He's dry dogging the shit out of that.
He's definitely dry dogging the shit out of those sweatpants.
No, I need that thing.
Look at the
It's like
family
a
dry
giant-
dog.
It's a full bodysuit poncho.
That's what you
Dude,
need.
I'll be the coolest like guy at the beach. I'll be like, you think your poncho's badass? Check mine out. Does it have a fly to like go pee? Because it looked like a onesie.
You
Yeah,
need a onesie. You definitely.
It
need a
doesn't look
onesie.
like it has a fly. It looks like this is just real loose. And you just,
Well, that's also a girl, buddy.
yeah,
and
but they're
that's
the
not-
same. They're the same design, bro. They're the same. Look, there's no
No.
fly over here.
No, they're not.
Right on the
You're
dry
wrong.
dog. That guy's got a nice bulge too.
I'm guessing that you got to wear a cod piece if you're.
Hey, let's check. Oh, his bulge is showing you. There's stuffing. He's wearing a cup or a banana.
They've
Because
got
ain't no white dude pushing
They're
that
good.
down.
They're
Socks.
good. They are good bulge sweatpants. I got my bulges in.
they've got a fluffer on the set of these.
Oh, this reminds me, Tony,
That girl
of
looks
when the
completely
first
naked in that
time,
picture.
the first time that
I just want to point that out.
that you, me, and Zach went on the road. And do you remember we were sitting out front of the place and we sat there for like a half an hour talking about the bulge, and you were like, dude, those jeans kind of show it off. And I was like, and I told you my whole like theory behind wearing tight jeans on the crotch, how you want to draw attention, how like females don't want you to be looking at their chest, but I would like them to be looking at my package. And you and I had this whole 30-minute serious conversation, and I think Zach fell asleep while we were talking
That's
about each other's
entirely
bulge.
probable.
Dude, Zach can fall asleep. Zach's like the dad now of Caldwell. He's now the oldest.
Correct.
And Zach
Correct.
can like at like 6 o'clock, you'll like look over in the chair and Zach's like passed out.
That was like me at 4 a.m. here in this very room. I was over there.
It seems to happen.
Yeah.
The only
it's dad-
difference is that this is 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Mm.
Yeah,
All
it's
right,
not
let's-
in the morning. What do you
do
got
a
fresh
shot.
shit?
Let's do a shot, and then I'll tell you my fresh shit.
Okay. We are on 3.
Shot number 3.
Tony, I may have grabbed this off your liquor counter.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Oh,
When I-
you're allergic to it. We established this yesterday.
No.
I thought
No.
you weren't doing that. We had vodka. We gave you vodka earlier.
No, I'm not doing beer. I'm avoiding beer.
Oh,
Whiskey. I was drinking Wild Turkey 101 when we were on the call last night.
Now you're drinking my Weller.
yeah.
At least you didn't
As-
grab the antique.
As you
No,
should.
I'm not an
No,
asshole.
No, that's next. Wait until you're 4 shots in and then do that.
Let me see here. We got.
So my fresh
I'm
shit,
over here drinking Hypnotic, and you're fucking taking down my Weller.
no one made you choose Hypnotic.
My internet went out tonight. I
Yeah.
don't know what happened.
I'm gonna smoke a 7-year-old Eastern Standard Dose Firmus and drink all Tony's Weller.
Brandon, you know, if I was there, we'd both be doing it.
I mean, we'd be dry dogging it together.
Yeah. Dried. This sounds almost as bad as docking.
The old hooded sweatshirt.
Yeah. So
It's the
mine, my
Aviator
fresh-
brand. The hooded sweatshirt. I'm sorry.
Lost and found hooded sweatshirt.
All right. Back on a real serious tone. So
Okay.
on Sunday, I took my oldest daughter, for brunch. But it went for breakfast, right? But just late. So that makes it brunch, right?
That's exactly what it makes
Absolutely.
it. Yeah.
Oh, let's see if she's asking me to pick her up. Oh, no. She's actually. Anyhow, I wouldn't have been able to pick her up.
No, like last night, just tell her to get walking, get to stepping.
Get to stepping. So we go to have breakfast, and we have our nice time, father-son time. I mean, daughter. She's not a son. We finish, and I'm walking in the parking lot, and I go to unlock my car, and I have a black 4Runner. So I walk up, like beep beep. I hear it beep, and then I open the door and just get in, right? And Penny gets in on the other side, starts getting in, and she's like, "Dad," and then some dude runs up to the car, and I'm like, and he goes, "What are you doing in my fucking car?" And I look, and I'm like, "Oh shit, this isn't my car." and I'm like,
Oh my god.
"Oh, dude, my bad." And he's like looking like kind of like, "What are you like puffed up?" You know, and I'm like, "I have the same exact car." And he's like looking like, "Yeah, sure you do." I was like, "No, I swear it." And I'm like hitting it, and then I hear it. So it was only across, like, you know, parked.
Yeah.
One parks this way. I was parked this way, right? And so I then got in my car, but I was like, it was so funny because I didn't even notice as I got in that it's a totally different interior. I just was like hopping in. Like, I mean, I guess I would have figured it out when I tried to put the key in. But can you imagine from the guy's perspective? He's walking to his car simultaneously, unlocks his. I see a black 4Runner, and I just decide to get in. So
That's amazing.
That was my.
You were boosting cars with your daughter.
I think initially he was just like, "What the hell's going on?" But then when I showed him, I was like, "See, I have the same car."
He was like,
mine's a lot cleaner though." He obviously dry dogs a lot in that car. Oh, Jennifer can't hear.
She says it's her fault though this time. Zach, do you got a fresh shit? You since you're on for this segment, you wanna dry dog us with a fresh shit? You wanna dry dog a fresh shit right now?
Well, I mean, my fresh shit is kind of the same as Tony's because I got to go to the DR and see our factory and see what all that good stuff was about for the first time. And it was pretty awesome being down there with Tony and Rob, but we missed Jeremy on our trip, so but it was pretty sweet. But that would be like my fresh shit.
That is some good. That trip is also, just so everyone knows, well over a year old that we were supposed to do that. It is
yeah.
The best story I think from that whole trip is Rob listening to Jonathan try to understand Spanish while we were getting COVID tested. So we all had to go to like this random clinic, right? And it's like in a shopping plaza, and it's called like Laboratorio, and it's like going to the BMV, and everybody's sitting in there, and everybody gets a number. So we're sitting there, and I think, and Zach handed out the numbers, so it just randomly happened. I got the first one, and Rob got the second one, and I think Jonathan got the third one, and Zach got the last one. So maybe not that random, Zach. So
what are you talking about?
So they call mine and Rob's number. We go up there, and we're like, they're asking us all these questions. So we said the two like white guys over here with us, like, just bring them back whenever you can.
Because you and Rob aren't white?
Well, no, like the two people that speak zero Spanish. Like,
and you guys have lost people. You guys have lost people.
I talked
into the DR
Zach's
before.
fine. Zach was fine because he's like speaks Spanish because he worked in kitchens.
I can at least understand it.
Yeah. So basically, they just ask. So they bring me back, and they bring. I think Zach, did you go after me or whatever? I don't know, but it ends up that Rob and Jonathan are in there at the same time. And you go in, and they ask like your name and your like, is this your name? Is this your birthday? And they ask a couple more questions that were like just to confirm your identity. So this is from Rob because I was already outside by the time this happened. But Rob said he was next to Jonathan, and you guys, if you haven't met Jonathan, this is the first Brannon to ever leave the country. So they're from Nashville, and he has a very thick Southern accent.
We call him Captain America.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good old boy.
Just to give you an idea.
And he understands. He doesn't speak Spanish or understand it. So Rob said he could hear him in the clinic next door going, like, say what now? What'd you say what?
Again?
It's not.
Say it again.
It's not say what. It's always with Jonathan, and I love this about him. I love traveling with him for this reason. It's always do what now?
Yeah,
every time. It's great.
Do what now? Do what?
Do what now?
It goes where? You want me to bend over? You're gonna dry dog me? What? And then all of a sudden he's on all fours, and they're in the DR like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? We didn't tell him to do any of this. I'm ready. Do what now? Just be quick with your dry dog.
Maybe
what I love about Brandon is, like, if he heard this, that we're saying this to him, he'd call me tomorrow and be like, that was funny that you said that, but I'm not down for that. He would have to clarify who he is in a polite manner. And I would be like, oh, okay. Yeah, I overstepped the lines with you, buddy. I dry dog you. I dry dog you. Do what now? Do what now? Huh?
I don't really have a fresh shit. Like I'm trying to think.
Well,
Well,
you just kind of told your whole thing about today's mishap.
oh, this is my fresh shit. This is what I got. This is.
Hey, all mine
Thumbs up.
was getting in someone else's car.
I know, but like I feel like I should have had something, but I got like drawn a big blank. Except I do have one. Last night, after Tony and Jeremy and I had a call, me and Raina went on HBO Max and we put on a movie, one of their like movies that are out in theaters and out on HBO Max at the same time. We watched In the Heights. Have you guys heard of this movie, In the Heights?
Yeah,
No.
it is a musical.
It is. Now,
That's why I haven't heard of it.
You were definitely seeing some drag dog in there.
I mean, like when I was in high school and stuff, I was in theater, and I was
Nerd.
I played the tuba.
I was
the tuba guy.
My dad actually did play tuba in marching band, but I was Curly McLean
in poetry and played the tuba.
I didn't play tuba. My dad played tuba.
Oh,
but I was Curly McLean in a production of Oklahoma in high school, and I was in Les Miserables, and I was in
who were you in Les Miserables?
I was Javert, the villain, the antagonist.
Are those musicals?
Those are musicals, yeah. And
that's remember we were talking about dry dogging earlier. That's what happens with those.
That's when you're a theater kid, you're only dry dogging it.
Once when I was at band camp.
Anybody in the chat a theater kid? Come on, somebody's got to be one.
You mean you were a fairy in high school?
Oh hell yeah, 100%. I couldn't even grow a beard. But I was in school with kids who had like a lot of facial hair in Hartville, Ohio, where I went to high school, and I was like, I don't know what's wrong with me. Like these guys I was a late bloomer, but now I'm okay. But the point is, I generally like musicals and I'm into them, but I don't like to go see them like in person, which is weird because most people like to be in theater, like see them on stage. But I get kind of like limited by the stage setting, and you have to have kind of a lot of imagination.
Stark, me too. I'll explain that in a second. Go ahead.
Tony was in something totally different that Jeremy and I saw when we were here, which I mean
was pretty impressive.
Should we show the show?
I think maybe we could pull that up. Maybe we could show that at the end of the show.
But it's funny for how many years we knew him. I never knew that about him.
No idea. But just to make it all short, In the Heights was like not a stage. It's by Lin-Manuel Miranda, the same guy who did Hamilton.
Yeah, the rap.
Right, but it's his first. It was like his first musical, and I looked it up on Wikipedia. Like he wrote this thing when he was like 22 years old, and it's fucking crazy because the film version. If you guys have HBO Max, just give the first 15 minutes of this movie. It will have you hooked because it was so much color and energy and life. It was amazing. I loved it. I really loved it.
I'm going to watch it one day. I mean, like I'm going to have a bubble bath. Have a nice bath bomb. Soak
that's not
in it
dry.
for a
That's
while.
wet dogging it. That's 100%.
No. And then I'll probably go get some like bonbons, and then get one of those. Like I'll get my pedicure, and then I'll sit there and watch it. My whole family was telling me
that sounds like
that
sounds like a strong evening.
Yeah, and then I'll finish off with a live performance of Kenny G at the Acropolis.
I'm just saying, like it was good. I really enjoyed it.
No, I heard it was really good, and I'm totally messing with anyone who's in theater, just because you're feminine.
Do what now?
That's okay.
Theater. He was in theater.
Do what?
Do what now?
Mm.
No, but yes. So hey, it's already like let's do a shot, and then let's go on to the next segment.
Yeah, we will do that.
Shot number 4.
Do we have Do
Worst
we
of the
have
week?
worst of the week or no?
We don't.
We don't have worst of the week.
But let me just put something in its.
I hate you.
I
in its
wanted to
place
have
here.
it.
I hate you all.
Hold on.
Not the
Hold
people
on.
that are a part of this.
Hold on.
You can't pick the things because
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
This is my fresh shit.
it's amazing.
Hello, and welcome to Universal Studios Star Trek Adventure, courtesy
Oh my
of Paramount
God.
Pictures. I'm Gene Roddenberry, and some of you may
Are we
know me
watching
as
this
the
full
creator of
thing?
Star Trek.
No,
The episode you're about to see is a first.
I don't know how to
It's
get
the
rid of
first
it though.
time
After
guest
I
stars
got
have
it
ever
up there.
played the
So.
roles of the captain of the Enterprise and the Vulcan.
There we go.
The captain.
A little fast forward.
Oh man,
Come on, Leonard.
is that William Shatner?
William Shatner.
Absolutely.
My
No big
God.
deal.
Get serious. The audience
Leonard
watches the
Nimoy?
Vulcan.
Stop.
Look how young he looks.
Is pointless.
Is that's the star?
It is mostly magical.
That's me.
Not bad.
wait, that's you?
I'd say they're ready.
Yeah, you never saw
What
that?
about you, Leonard?
No, I
Indeed.
didn't know it was you. I mean, I watched the whole thing last time you
Only
sent it,
go.
having no idea that was you.
Where no man
And I was like, why is Tony making
Did
me
you
watch
notice
this?
Wait.
Dino?
Wait, we need some close-ups. Wait,
Yeah.
can we? We're gonna scrub it. Scrub it.
Scrubbing.
Scrub it. Gotta scrub it. We got some. Lot of.
Captain!
There we
Captain!
go.
He's
I
trying.
am Captain Tony. I am pleased to serve as your commander.
I'm Science Officer Louis reporting for duty.
Hey,
You didn't recognize my dad and then my
Oh.
grandpa and me, my
Oh
mom.
my God! And your mom?
Well,
Oh my
I'm
God!
just gonna
This
say-
is amazing.
that it's amazing that that's happening, but your grandpa is a little bit of a shitty actor. I'm just saying.
Oh,
He
he's doing well up against DeForest Kelly. I gotta say, he's not doing too bad.
Let's go to the Klingon part here.
We gotta scrub it up.
who's
Man,
the
they-
Klingon?
Oh, geez, this is one of your family members. Is this your grandmother in the Klingon costume?
No.
The Enterprise. Kirk is on that ship. I can feel it. Enterprise targeted, sir.
Dry dog it. Dry dog it.
I need to see some more close up. Oh, whoa! Here we go. Here's
Oh,
the
that's
hero.
when I growl at him. I give him a little growl.
Oh, let's hero shot.
You
Go back a little bit.
Wait, you looked really uncertain right there. I loved it.
greetings, Enterprise. I am Crow.
Oh yeah, mean thing.
Looking really uncertain.
Wait,
You look like you're. Wait. Go back and pause it on his face.
Hold on, I'm trying.
Show me your
do-
war face.
We're
got
doing
one
whole-
I
This
got-
is Mystery Science Theater. Oh, I'm taking a big shit. It hurts so much. Hold on. Does anyone have some
God.
Vaseline? Because it's
Jeez,
really
man.
stuck.
Oh my God, I have tears in my eyes. It's salty and painful.
You seriously
All right, we
look like
got-
you're going poop. And then you
Oh,
just
man.
did.
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, it gets better. It got
My
better there.
photon. What about the photon detonator? I get
Photon-
beamed over.
places for
It's
you
a
to
photon
do.
torpedo, right?
Mr. Chekhov, you have the cod. We're beaming over.
Line.
Can I ask you, where did this thing come from? What did
Las
you do?
Vegas.
Universal. So this was at the RTDA in Orlando, and at night, this was like where the cigar industry had a bunch of money. At night, they opened the entire park.
Your dad is he is loving every second of this.
Your dad
Yeah,
looks like
yeah.
a lecher right there. Did you see the way he was eyeing his mom? He was like, "I'm gonna dry dog you tonight."
Oh, you fucker.
What he's thinking right there is,
Jesus Christ.
do we get to take these costumes home with us?
Or he's like, hey.
Oh my God. For those, if anybody is listening on the audio stream, you need to come see the video because we're watching Tony and his family be a part of Star Trek The Experience. And it is
It's an experience.
it's
It's
wild.
magical.
It's pretty awesome.
Well, I got to be honest. Tony sent this to me a couple weeks ago, and I didn't know what I was seeing.
Neither did
And-
I.
I didn't know what I was seeing. I didn't recognize Tony. I didn't recognize his mom or his dad. But this is what gave it away. Is I actually watched most of it. I was scrubbing it too, but there's a moment what really gave it away. It's this right here. This is here's. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
That's amazing.
That's the proof in the pudding, folks.
That is. Oh,
So there's that.
That's real nice.
That was
That's
wild.
Real nice.
Oh man, that was
That if anything, that's best of the week.
That's
I guess that was our worst of the week segment.
Yeah.
I don't know. That felt kind of like I'm jealous because just a little more light shine in on my life. I had Star Trek DVD sets when I was a kid, and I would like watch them over and over and over again. And there was always these ads for the Star Trek The Experience in Las Vegas. And that's why I thought that was from Vegas. I didn't know that they did one in Orlando. I lived in fucking Florida. I might have been able to go to that one. But I was always jealous. I was always like, man, I want to go to Star Trek The Experience. And then it closed down.
I wonder why.
Because it got lame. But
because it was no longer relevant.
I was also on Double Dare.
No fucking way.
Yeah, but I don't have a video of it.
Who was on your team? Like, who was your team?
It was like they would randomly pick you.
Didn't you pick? It was always a boy and a girl.
Oh, so
yeah.
you weren't on Super Sloppy Family Double Dare, like where it's the whole family. You were like on.
No, I was on some.
Do you know why that show ended?
No.
Mark Summers, right?
Oddly enough, I actually know the history behind this. The show ended because it was rigged.
What?
Like any game show, that you have to have more losers than winners, and they had too many kids winning, and it bankrupted the show.
Holy fuck!
And
That's
so
awesome.
they couldn't afford to give out any more, and so it literally shut down. Because at the end, you know how you would go through the maze and do all the stuff, and you would win not just one thing, but you would get everything that you got to within that. What was it, 60 seconds or 30 seconds? That you had to like run the course.
Yeah.
And it actually bankrupted the show where they couldn't afford to continue on, which I think is that's amazing that they made a show and there were more winners than losers.
I thought you were going to say something about, it's pretty widely known, I guess, now that Mark Summers had like terrible OCD.
It was like crippling or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. And
how is that commonly known?
I knew it.
Yes.
I never heard that.
I just realized that my name in the square is Tony Abellato.
Tony Abellato.
That's not going to work for me.
There's two. There's a Bellato and a Tony.
I got to figure it out.
Did Donald Trump create that show?
Rick Riley, his Facebook profile picture from here looks like a Michael Hurkott's photo. Doesn't it? Like in the comments section, it looks like something Michael Hurkotts would take a photo.
100%.
Sun's out, buns out. I mean, not that has anything. You know what would have been a cool? I went camping this week. That was some fresh shit too. That was actually really fun. I took just me and my youngest daughter went on a camping trip. It was a lot of fun. And then, like we did a lot of hiking, and you did what you do when you camp.
Where'd you go camping?
Which is I don't know, camp. I have no idea.
And where did I go camping? Down by me, there's O'Neill Park. It's a national park, and so like you camp right next to the canyon, and then it goes back for 40 or 60 something miles. You can explore and hike and equestrian. They have like horseback riding and stuff, but it's literally 15 minutes away. So like I found my new like staycation.
Nice.
Yeah. Joe, when she would go down, I let her stay up later. And then like when she went down, I sat by the campfire, smoked, had some cocktails. In the morning, I woke up, read, had coffee. This was actually
Eloise or Penny?
Eloise.
Okay.
The best part about it was so Eloise got a little iPod, and it's like just for music, right? And I got her the Spotify family, like the kids thing, so she can make her own playlist, and she's like finding her own music. So it's really cool to watch her like find stuff that she digs, being an 8-year-old. So it's 7 a.m, and I start the fire, and I'm making the coffee, and she's just sitting there by the fire, wrapped up in her sleeping bag with her headphones on, going like this. A killer like a wrecking ball, screaming because she doesn't realize that, like, you know, no one else can hear the music, and she's singing louder because of headphones. And I just kept laughing hysterically because I was like, it's 7 a.m. and my kid is screaming Miley Cyrus at the top of her lungs. And then it goes from like Miley Cyrus to like Camp Rock, you know, like it only allows certain, like, you know, you have like a parental control.
Yeah.
So it only allows certain songs on there, but it's so hilarious. I just sat there and watched her. I should have videoed it because it was like, but it was too good. Like sometimes you just have moments where you have to enjoy them because you know they're not going to last long enough to like video it, and then you're going to be frustrated that you missed the moment trying to film it.
Can she listen to Louder as the Roar? Or is it censored?
Well, usually when I am swearing, it's while I'm screaming. So she typically doesn't.
I also like how Brandon has my DuPont lighter. I have a Bic. Brandon takes my $1,000 fucking rose gold DuPont, my Weller, and my fucking Dos Firmus and an Anastasia. Oh yeah, his internet really went out.
I think my internet. Oh, it's going out too.
Listen,
I guess I got to get on a plane.
The wet dog on this Anastasia is pretty
Wet
tasty.
dogging is good.
Yeah. So hey, why don't we because
do a shot?
Why don't we do a shot, and then why don't we talk a little bit about like what's going on and stuff like that, and then because we're already at like 5:55.
We are. So let's do number 5.
Shot number 5.
Cheers, boys.
I'm gonna finish it.
Oh, it's gonna be me in a second. Mm. Ah,
hypnotic.
Tony.
What? Hold on a second. Oh, my bad.
No, you can kick Zach out.
No, that was not intentional.
He's sitting there all awkward. Like, what am I supposed to do? Is my hair right?
All right. Well,
and then
we'll just put him in the. We'll just put him in the green room. Because I mean, what does it say? Live it up. Oh yeah, I am. I mean, I'm here in the house Bellato, and Tony's making a big stink about it. But I came in, I was like, "Do you have a lighter?" And he had the Bic, and this one was in reach. So I just
and just so you guys know, Tony's acting like he cares. But if you go to his house, he only breaks out the finest for you when he like he rolls out the red carpet. I remember the very first time I went to your house was with Robert when we launched the brand.
Yeah.
And I remember coming in and like we showed up and it was like 11 at night and you pulled out like a whole charcuterie board full of like cheeses and meats.
Sorry, what?
Charcuterie, like cheese.
A what? Say it again.
Isn't it called charcuterie?
Chartreuse?
Fuck you.
Have I been saying it wrong? I'm wanting to know. Am I saying
I thought it was charcuterie.
Okay, we're all three. We have all three different.
We have 3 different. I love charcuterie.
Okay, well, I'm not going to bank on that I'm right.
Okay, I'm not either. I just wanted to know. Maybe because
I misuse and pronounce words all the time. So, but the point being, he made a cheese plate, a fancy cheese plate.
Fancy cheese plate.
And then he like brought out all kinds of like really nice bourbon for me to drink because Rob does not. And then he broke out all these like special like Davidoffs and stuff. And like I remember for the first time I was like, because we're very similar. Like if you come to my house, I want you to enjoy like the best of what I got. Like it's there to be consumed. And so he's acting like he's offended. But like when I showed up at his house, he rolls out the carpet every time. If I'll tell you what, Brandon, if you had lit something like,
and it's cool, not cool, because yes.
Oh.
What's up, guys? Bonjour, this is Julian the Frenchman who makes pronunciation videos here on YouTube, and we are looking at how to pronounce this category of food made of cured meats, dried pork in varied preparations, the ham, prosciutto and jamon, chorizo, salami, dried sausages and saucisson, mortadella, pate, speck, coppa, and many more. So how do you go about pronouncing this? There's going to be two different ways. The original French way, which may help you understand how and why it's said like this in English, and the English and American way. So in English or American, you'd say charcuterie. Charcuterie. You
So
don't
I
want
was-
to insist on the Q part,
Charcuterie.
and it's Q, not coup, because yes, it is the French word and a name of French
What that
origin,
sounds like
and the
to
French
me?
pronounce the U.
That sounds like
Charcuterie.
French pretentious asshole words. That's what that is.
Charcuterie.
I'm gonna call it from now on. I'm calling it dry
board.
dog and cheese.
The dry dog board.
Dry dog and cheese.
Dry dog and cheese. But yeah, because they're dried meats.
Oh, and the truth is also, I was getting set up in here, and I might have grabbed a La Barba out of the humidor in front of me over here, and Tony brought these two cigars to me.
That is
not-
true.
I did not ask. But
Yes.
it is a funny bit though, and we shouldn't maybe have revealed it because it's a funnier bit to make it that.
Correct.
I ruined it. I'm sorry. I
But
suck.
it's a
Let me go
balance.
get my charcuterie board.
We don't want people to think that Tony's a real dry dog. You know, we don't want to.
Yeah.
No,
No, I'm like a real dry dog. I have
yeah, you
dry
like
dog
the
for
top
you.
dry dog.
Top dry dog.
Top dry dog. I just got some knives because when I was at your house, Tony, and you have all the cheese knives, and I noticed how much easier it was. And I typically have some cheese. I love smoked Gouda. I like my brie, and like they're good snacks. And so I actually ordered a set because I really enjoyed using yours, and I was like, oh, it's so much easier. Like they're functional, so I bought a
They
set.
are. They're
And I've
oddly
used
functional.
it
They're
now.
not that expensive. They're like
No.
those nice ones, those Lagui ones. Those are like $15.
Yeah, no, I bought a set online. I think they look we one, and I paid like 19
Yeah.
bucks, and like I got 4 knives, 4 different styles, and I was like, this is awesome. I feel so fancy.
Yeah, I for my wedding present, Sam Bowser, who is a regular at Havana House and an all-around good guy, he couldn't make it to the wedding, but in the mail he sent me an amazing charcuterie board that has like all these little drawers in it, and it has like forks and knives and all this stuff like hidden inside the board that you like slide out this little, and like it all kind of goes together in this amazing, and it has like little slate pieces with chalk that you can like write out for your guests.
Cheese.
Yeah, like what kind of cheese this is and stuff. It's like I've only got to use it one time because obviously it was gifted to me in the middle of the pandemic. So I haven't got a chance to use it more than once.
When are you having a party?
Oh my gosh, that's so good. Fun dogging it.
Fun talking it.
And then Jennifer's
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
charcuterie board.
We've had the range of accents tonight. We've done Southern. We've done French. I feel like we need to find one more to bring it all home tonight. It's the comedy of threes, you know.
Yeah. So Tony, you want to? Well, what I mean, like, how do we want to? You want to talk about yesterday, our hog dogging conversation, or
Hot dogging, dry dogging.
Oh shit! Nat, my sister's in the chat now.
you are so late? But hey, I would recommend. It's okay, and there are people that will adopt if you don't want it.
Good God.
Oh my God.
I did not know.
That took me like 30 seconds to get it.
Oh God. Sharmer's
Okay.
Sharmer's
That's where we're
hip.
getting. That's where we're going.
I
That's where
know.
we're going.
Sharmer
Okay.
could read. Yeah.
So we decided last night that everybody's getting back to their normal lives. Jeremy's about to embark on an adventure that's not going to pay him any money for the next 25 years. But all the best to him on that. So cheers to you, my friend.
Let's do a shot to not making it in life and dry dogging.
Yeah.
Well, this is the perfect bumper for this one.
Shot number 6.
Okay.
I like it.
So as you guys know, Jeremy is coming out with his brand. Everybody knows this now, right?
Everyone knows it. I just haven't given the details. But
Okay.
Have you still not said the name?
I have not said the name, but I may have been filling out or working on a press release today.
Okay.
Nice.
So when that happens, you guys pay attention. But Jeremy has taken the plunge, a well-deserved plunge, into being an entrepreneur himself, and we couldn't be any prouder. However, as we all know, it takes about 200 days a year of traveling and busting your dry dog to make something. So we were talking last night, and I'm back on the road again. I was gone for 3 weeks. People are starting to come out of their houses, out of containment. So we're going to kind of try to change the direction of the show. And that direction is going to be more of a...
We're doing an OnlyFans. Yes, that's it.
We're finally taking the plunge.
I'm
going to show you my junk and everything for only $3.99 a month.
Tony, it's not just Jeremy though either. Like we said, there was something you said last night that really I think hit the nail on the head, which is people are back out there. So people like in your guys' position, you guys have to be back out there.
Yeah.
You know.
And I just think we decided that it was only fair to not like give you an anticipation that we're going to do a show every week and then continuously not do a show every week.
Right.
So we're working on some new concepts on what we're going to do. 4 Shots is not going away. It's just getting revamped.
Right.
That's kind of what we discussed last night. So Jeremy, why don't you take it from there?
Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, $3.99 a month, and you'll be able to see the junk. I'll show you my charcuterie board.
It's only taints. It's just taint shots.
Taints. No, but
only.
like it's something that like we have, like we started this show during quarantine because we were all locked in doors, and it has been an amazing ride. But as we like have been getting back out there, we started talking about this even before I was in Ohio. So we're talking over 6 weeks ago. We started kind of going, what are we supposed to do? Because it's going to be too hard to plan as the past 5 weeks have passed.
Yeah.
You guys have seen that it is hard for us to coordinate. We have what we want to do, and then we have realities attached to it. And like, you know, Brandon is doing a lot with the magazine and putting a lot of himself into it, and we're very proud of him. And
speaking of OnlyFans, we have OnlyFans. Right?
And then, like I said, I mean, Tony has about 20 companies, and it's demanding a little bit of his time. And then I kind of have to go out and, so to speak, do the whole kind of dog and pony show to get my feet off the ground. And so we're trying to find a way that we can still offer something to you, but in potentially a different manner. So we want you to know we have loved the experience and the time that like, and the, like, you know, the memories and like, you know, but we will be doing kind of a send-off / preview to that in the coming weeks. Just give us a couple weeks to put something together that you guys will understand when we put it out, what like the direction this is heading. So it's not an abandonment of the show. It's a reconfiguration and a reinvention of what we want to do together, because Tony and Brandon, like, you know, are these guys, like we are tight knit bros, and I'm super excited to have, you know, be able to build my company, but like, you know, just hang out with my friends. Like this show has never been about La Barba or the coffee or the wine or the blowjobs. It's never been about that. It's always been
it's been about the blowjobs for me, but I don't know about you guys.
But it's always been about the fact that we're just friends and we're in this industry, and we thought it would be fun to like, have some fun. And that is not changing. We just have to kind of reconfigure how we do it. So I thank you for sticking through the like lulls and things as we've like encountered some like, significant changes in our personal situations. So,
fortunately,
I want to
Fortunately now, hold on, Brand, 1 second. Fortunately, the pig watering can. So fortunately now, we're going to probably see everybody that watches the show in person soon. And I think that that's kind of cool because we're going to be back on the road, and Joe will be in Colorado, Stark will be in Houston, Rick, I doubt will be over there because there's nobody buys their cigars over there, but I love it over there. But same with Sims and all you guys. So we're going to be out there, and we're going to be doing cool 4-shot stuff from there. And then in addition to that, like the Patreon people, we're probably going to, if you guys still want to stay, like to have this cool kind of club experience, I'll probably move it to like a page where just we can interact, where Patreon can kind of be out of it. And I'm going to try to build something where we have like a club again that has like all the fucking cool cigars that we can get and all that stuff. So I want to keep that going and keep a discussion with our Patreon people for now for that, and then transition into like a better platform to do it where we can like all kind of have a discussion board and interact a little bit more personally on the cigar side of things.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well,
no, I was just
try dogging.
Try.
Well, I want to kind of like speak.
Well, let me just.
Okay, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
To be more direct, like because we're talking kind of in generalities. I mean, 4 shots as like a weekly show experience is coming to an end, and like we don't even want to have that expectation, like, oh, we're going to try to do it every other week, or we're going to try to do it once a month. The reality is that, as we talked last night, we're planning on doing a one last show hurrah after you guys come back from the trade show, the PCA, and we're gonna have former guests who have been on the show before. We're gonna have them call into the show. And do you guys realize that as of next month, it will be 1 year ago we started this? We started this a year ago in July. And
wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it was a year ago that the 3 of us said, "Hey, let's try to do something," and it was July that we started it.
Was it?
Yes, yeah, dude. Next month is 1 year.
Man, we're dry dogging hard.
Yeah, so we need to make sure we wrap this up before all of Tony's annual subscription payments to these services reoccur. So, but to be serious, is that like, when Tony and Jeremy say like we're going to retool this as something else, it is going to come with a significant pause of content coming out, because we want to make something a little bit more intentional and come back with something that reflects going back to the kind of real life, like the traveling and the stuff that Tony and Jeremy are going to be doing. But also, like Tony is saying about migrating it, because he was kind of like I didn't think it was very clear, but I like Tony, the Patreon accounts, are we going to do one more Patreon shipment and then that will be closed?
Yeah.
And then we're going to,
Well, no, I'm going to keep it going as long as people are there until I have a like.
So you have something to
have something to migrate over to.
Okay.
Oh, so what you're saying is you need the charcuterie board before you put the cheese down.
Dry dogging.
Yeah. And guys, like it's going to be, I don't think some of you, like I'm on my end, like typically when a guy announces like, oh, he's coming out with a new company, it would be a year or so away. But my situation, like Tony and Rob have been a part of this, and we didn't even tell Brandon for a bit. But
I was out in the cold for a little while.
Almost the majority of 2020 I have been working on this. So I'm coming to market much sooner than people realize. Normally when you give an announcement, I'm leaving and going away. And so like Tony and Rob, we've been in this together, and every step of the way, we just didn't say anything until it made sense to say it. So it actually is going to be that, like, I will be out there, and just as whether, I would have been out there under Caldwell, and now I'll be out there under, it's
a nice
but
redact.
Right. And but I'm excited for this, and we're all like, our lives I'm happy that people look, man, if we kept growing right now, I would be stoked that the viewers and all this kind of stuff were like drawn in. But the fact that we're getting to a new sense of normalcy, not the old, but like the new, it means so much. Like, I want people to be outside. We want to be outside. We want to be, like, I spent the entire past year in this chair, as you all know, because you have seen me never move. And most of the time it's been in the same shirt. So I'm looking forward, and the fact that I'm in sweatshorts because I didn't get dressed, really. So it's been a lot of fun, man, and I hope you guys will evolve with us. 4 Shots exclusive.
You just got one.
I said it.
We sent it. Oh, she's saying, will you like tell the name of the brand, like a 4 Shots exclusive news thing? It's probably going to be a PCA. Are you going to talk about it at PCA?
You guys will know this week.
Oh, you were working on a press release. You just said.
Yeah.
Well, Patreon members, I have already sent out the link to the after show because we're gonna wrap this episode, this penultimate episode. We're gonna wrap it up and go to the after show portion. So
let's do it.
We want all the Patreon members to jump in, and we're gonna have a little bit more. You can ask us questions about like what we've just talked about. So like hopefully we can make it clearer, or help kind of like make this transition, because like it is kind of like bittersweet. And Tony and I have had other creative projects come and go, and it's always kind of like a little bittersweet because you're like, oh man, we were having fun doing this thing. But what is consistent is that we come up with something new, and that is going to continue. Like it may not even be called 4 Shots in the future. It may have some different name. But
it might be 5 shots.
Maybe we'll push it to 5. Maybe it'll be dry dogging it.
Maybe it'll just be dry dogging USA.
It's just a travel log of all the places.
That is the worst name, and so we have to go with it. Dry dogging USA.
I'm in.
I want to
like everyone will be like, that is the worst possible name for a show, which is why we should do it, because no one will forget it. Do you watch Dry Dogging USA?
It's pretty amazing. Penis cigars. I think that's the closest yet. That's very close, Jennifer. Like you just scary close. I mean, like you almost guessed it.
Can we read this before we end this?
Okay.
Can we go over, for my benefit, the penis thing? Because it's really funny to me, but I can't remember where it started.
Natalie, are you still in the chat? Because that was her favorite. That was the first episode she listened to us, and she thought that was hilarious, or something.
I can't remember that. It's gonna be like dry dogging. Like I'm gonna forget that too. But like, do you remember the inception of Penis?
I don't remember if somebody just misspoke, genius, and they said.
I think that's
maybe Sims will know, and she'll say in the Patreon afterwards if she comes.
I mean, I remember my first Penis experience.
But like, this is the thing.
You were dry dogging down in Orange County.
I was like, not spitting.
Wait, Natalie knows. Natalie, what was the inception? It's so penis of him to forget. Oh my god, I love it.
So
Natalie,
good.
Natalie, I'm sending. listen, this is a cheat, I know, but I'm sending Natalie an invite to the
Yes.
after show.
You guys have
By the way,
stuff
you
to
guys
do.
didn't really get to see, but in Ohio, we got to hang with Natalie, and she is like the most fun. Like,
way cooler than me. Very cool.
well, she is cooler than you,
Yes.
but in totally different ways, because she's more like granola, and you are more like culture.
What's called those two things aren't like a very good comparison. I
I
don't
don't
know.
even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Granola, more hippie-esque, and then you're more like refined, eloquent with your words, and charcuterie, and like,
Oh
you
my
know,
gosh.
pretentious.
There we go.
Oh, pretentious. I like it. That's good.
No, I don't mean that as an insult at all. You're the sweetest pretentious man
I don't
know.
mean the word pretentious as an insult.
You guys don't know, when I was in Ohio, like I needed that so much, man. Hanging with these guys was the most fun I've had in so long. Like, what we talked about filming all this stuff together, and then all we did was laugh the whole time, and we forgot to record it all.
We did get the stripper conversation that went up to Patreon.
Yeah, on the way to our shit show, 4-shot show.
Oh
my god.
Oh, I didn't know that went on Patreon, but there you go.
Yeah, the conversation about bad stripper experiences and good stripper experiences, that went on the Patreon. So I hope people enjoyed that. I didn't see how many views, like how many people actually watched it.
Was the bad one the Alabama story I gave about the stool? Yeah.
Don't give it away, because that was featured content. We don't want to give it away now.
I'm just previewing, because I've had a couple, and I just wanted to know which one I was referring to.
We got stuff from Natalie to send in the next Patreon box too. We got more stuff, so we need to do that. I'm
gonna go pee, and then let's do the after show.
And we'll do the after show. But before we do the after show, I'm gonna do a shameless, just an absolute.
Natalie is in like her grow room. That's dope as fuck.
Yeah, let's show that. Oh, woo! Oh, look at, she got fucking shades on. See how
She's wearing
fucking
shades, so you don't know who she is.
So much. I can hear us.
Yeah, she doesn't even know she's on right now.
Oh, there's a delay.
Yeah, I just muted her so that. Look, I mean, like, look at the two of us. She's so much fucking cooler than me. It's kind of ridiculous. But before we go to, I'm going to do this shameless plug since it was mentioned earlier. If anybody would like an OnlyFans t-shirt, they are for sale for $20 over at onlymagazine.com. And they look like this. You can get them in dark gray or gray or gray or gray. But if you're really fancy, they're a little bit more expensive. You get a crop top. Check this out. Yeah, you get fucking crop.
That's what I want.
Jeremy, I'll send that to you, Jeremy.
I want the crop.
All right, Jeremy, I'm going to send you a crop. That's going to happen.
You send me the crop, I'll wear it for our last episode.
It's done. I'm going to send that tomorrow. That is 100%.
100%. And it doesn't matter what size, because it'll all be the same once it's on my body. Send me a small. I don't care.
All right. Well, guys, we will be back for one more glorious Big Bang episode of 4 Shots. And it should be after the PCA. And if you're on the Patreon, join us for the after show. Guys, we out. And